And with our rainfall rate, it's showing that the rain is coming down almost 2 to 3 inches per hour. The reason why we are talking about that is because it's extremely important, because if a tornado were to form out of the storm system, it will be wrapped in rain. And that means it could be really hard, if not impossible, to see if you were to look outside at this storm system coming. So make sure that you do take cover now and stay there until this tornado warning is over. So let's go ahead and zoom on in. Actually, that's fine, Scott. Let's go ahead and zoom, take a look at where it's going to be moving minute by minute, because these storms have been tracking pretty fast. They're moving at about 40 to 50 miles per hour to the east-northeast. So on this current track right here, if you take it from Bristol and you move it into Wayne County, it has the storm system minute by minute moving towards Screven Elementary School at 1:56, moving right over Screven at 1:57, and then moving into Jessup and Wayne County at about 2:08 p.m. So right now it is 1:45 in the afternoon. The tornado warning has been issued, again, for parts of Appling, Bacon, and also Wayne counties. Let's take a look here. It's going to expire at 2:15, so if you are in this area, you do need to take cover right now. Lowest level, avoid windows, and make sure that you do bring something just in case to protect your head, like a pillow, anything of that nature, and you want to wait until this tornado warning is expired by the National Weather Service. And as we put into motion over the last hour, take a look at how fast these storms are moving. They are tracking from the southwest and pushing to the northeast at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. So these storms are going to track very quickly, possibly up into parts of Long and Liberty counties eventually. And these are areas that have not seen a lot of rain today, meaning that they have not stabilized today. We do have a lot of unsettled, an atmosphere right now where we have what we call a juicy atmosphere with the dew points on the higher end. So we do have an unsettled environment at this moment. Scott, let's switch over to our velocity product and take a look and see if we have anything that's showing up, any rotation. And if you can, there you go, zoom on in for me. And right now, nothing's showing up too much. Would you agree that we're not seeing that much at the moment as far as showing any significant rotation?
Yeah, absolutely. What we are seeing is likely a lot of straight line winds in excess of 50 or 60 miles per hour, so we could be dealing with some issues with that. But as far as the actual rotation of this, not seeing anything significant at this time. Maybe a little bit of weak rotation right near right around Bristol in this area. I see a little bit in the way of some reds and greens there, so there's a little bit of spin in the atmosphere with this, with the shear profile from the surface to where the storms are, but nothing too serious with this just yet. So this is a Doppler indicated tornado at this time.
Exactly. So nothing has been spotted. No one has seen this in person as far as we know. We are watching and staying informed by the National Weather Service at this moment. But when we look at this on your TV screen, it's like, well, what is that? Well, with the radar, you're looking at the wind direction, with the winds going toward the radar, the winds going away from the radar. The problem is with this area right here, we just got an update. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so with the latest tornado warning, it now has taken Bristol out of the area. That's because these storms are moving so fast. So right now, the tornado warning, the polygon is now smaller. It does include Wayne County, so we're still looking right over Jessup. So if you look closely at your TV screen, it's this red area right here, Jessup. Screven, you were right on the edge of the tornado warning. So if you do live in Screven, still, you want to take cover. Make sure that you do that until this warning expires. But with the storm system moving as quickly as it is at about 40 to 50 miles per hour, we're going to see this updated as it continues to push off to the east-northeast. So right here, this is the area where we are seeing the heaviest rain. This is also the area that we're possibly seeing the strongest straight line damaging winds. When you start to get winds stronger than 40, 45 miles per hour, it's enough to do damage. It really is. It can knock down trees, it can lead to power outages. But in order for a warning to be issued by the National Weather Service, the winds have to be stronger than 58 miles per hour. So it is detecting on radar that we are seeing something of significance within the storm system as it keeps on tracking. Can we do that for us right now, Scott? Just take it and let's track it on out to the east-northeast and show.
Let me just update the speed in here. The latest update is indicating that it's moving northeast at about 50 miles per hour.
Okay.
So let's start this about where that storm is, taking it in the direction of Jessup and areas beyond there. Here we are at the latest timetable.
Okay. All right. So we have it moving toward Jessup at 2 o'clock and then toward Wayne Memorial Hospital, Doctortown at around 2:07, Long County High School headed there toward about 2:15, and then Little Wissee at about 2:15 p.m. Something to take note of with these exact times, just keep in mind when we are tracking storm systems like this, they can speed up and they can slow down. So what we do as meteorologists, we continue to watch the pattern and continue to watch the track just to see what it will do over the next few minutes. With these storms, usually in the coastal empire and low country, when we track on a typical day, most storms move at about 20 to 35 miles per hour, but these are moving faster than that. Maybe what we should do too is just kind of zoom on out a little bit, and if we track it a little bit farther off to about 50 miles per hour, that's going to have it moving toward Long County and also toward Liberty County in the Hinesville area, which is also where we have a severe thunderstorm warning that's already been issued. This is right now until 2:30 in the afternoon. This does include parts of Bryan County, Liberty, Long, and Tattnall County. So you have a much bigger area that is under the thunderstorm warning right now. And the strongest part of the storm system is going to be right here where we are seeing heavier rain showers, some lightning. This is right along Highway 25. Can we zoom into that really quickly and take a look?
Yeah, we can. And while we're doing that, just want to mention that that storm is moving to the northeast at about 60 to 65 miles per hour. So
wow.
Definitely not a slow mover with this.
That is going to move extremely fast. So right now, I mean, as soon as that warning is issued, what you need to do is to go inside, take cover, wait for the storm system to push on through. This is not going to be a long event. It's going to be a few minutes where you have to act your severe weather action plan, get to your safe spot, and then we're going to be clear for the rest of the afternoon. But looking at this area right here, so it's Glenville and it's down through Highway 25 where we're seeing the heavier rain showers, a lot of lightning. With the lightning, when we zoom in a little bit right now, Scott, let's show where we're seeing the lightning. It's different colors. We have the yellow and we also have the silver. The yellow is letting us know that those lightning strikes, they're called positive lightning strikes, which is cloud to ground. So definitely it's on a stronger part of the storm system. It's letting us know that it is gaining strength. And the rainfall rate, the red, we've been showing rainfall rates right now between 2 to 3 inches per hour. That means it's coming down pretty heavy. And if we were to see any rotation develop, let's say a funnel cloud starts to develop, it could be almost impossible to see. All right, so do we have another update on that tornado warning that's been issued to the south here?
They're noting from the Weather Service in Jacksonville, still some rotation in western Wayne County, the area that is warmed close to Odom, next 20 minutes. And it looks like another cell, there's one that they're watching moving it over North Wayne County, moving northeast. So there's another cell down there embedded in the same line, which is something that we always have to watch out for. When we do have a line that's moving through, we have that wind profile that you need for the rotation, that we can start getting these little vortices starting to spin up a little bit with these cells. So that's what we're watching for right now. I'm going to go ahead and, Kris, put the velocity on there so we can take a look at what's going on with that.
That would be good. Yeah, there we go.
Not too much showing up here, but one thing to note, the brighter colors do indicate those stronger winds that would be embedded with these broken cells or in the lines of storms right there near Jessup.
And this is the area that we're talking about right now. So when we look at radar, we don't just look at the rain. We also look at the possibility of rotation or straight line damaging winds. And what Scott is talking about, where you see the brighter colors right here along Jessup and Wayne County. This is right along Highway 25. Also into Little Wissee, we're starting to see some of those brighter colors come out. That is letting us know that that's where we have the stronger winds, where we could see wind damage that could lead to downed trees and power outages. As far as rotation, we use it for that purpose too. Right now, our velocity products, what we're looking at in our radar, we're not showing anything significant at this moment. Nothing has been detected by a storm spotter, but that tornado warning remains in effect. Let's see.
It looks like at the moment the polygon there disappeared, but I'm not seeing an update just yet from the Weather Service office out of Jacksonville that issued it. They did have a continuation of that at 1:47, but nothing new since then.
What about our hail product? Let's take a look and see if we've got any hail coming in. because that is one of the threats that we were facing today, was the possibility of tornadoes, and also that we could see winds stronger than 58 miles per hour. And there was the possibility of hail, 1-inch diameter or larger. And that is one product that we do have here that we can look at. And by switching over, if no colors are popping up, that means that we're not detecting any hail at this moment. As a matter of fact, the last hail report that came in from the Storm Prediction Center was all the way on the western side of Georgia. So we will see if that does hold true.
Yeah, so nothing's showing up with that, so definitely good news there.
Do we have another update on the tornado warning that came in for the chat room?
They are just saying that they are continuing to watch that cell. That is in Wayne County now, but I guess it's looking like there is not enough rotation just at the moment for them to continue that warning. And also the severe thunderstorm warning looks to be canceled as well. So the main concern right now is going to be the areas around Glenville into Hinesville with this severe warning cell until 2:30 for Bryan, Liberty, Long, and Tattnall counties.
Okay, well, it looks like right now that is our only severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect right now. So if this is your area, this is parts of Bryan. So this is right on the edge of Bryan County. There's Bryan County with your outline right there, which is south of I-16. This is just to the south of Richmond Hill. Also over parts of Liberty County, which is right on the edge of Hinesville, and then down into Long County. And just a little bit on the edge here of Tattnall County, there's Glenville, and there's the part of Tattnall County that is under the severe thunderstorm warning. That goes until 2:30 this afternoon. So this means that the storm system, with it tracking off to the east-northeast, Scott just put this out for us, moving towards Smiley Crossroads at 155, Gum Branch at 202, Hinesville at 207, and then headed toward the Fort Stewart area at around 210, give or take a minute, and then Bloomingdale at 2:22 p.m. With a severe thunderstorm warning, a tornado could develop, so that would lead to a tornado warning, yes.
Yeah, and update on the Wayne County storm. They have issued a significant weather advisory for winds in excess of 45 miles per hour, and the possibility is because we have been seeing some rotation in these, you may see some funnel clouds if you're outside, but don't be outside because it's still a dangerous storm, and also, of course, some minor flooding possible with this, with those rainfall rates in excess of 2 or 3 inches or more per hour.
Okay, so that means that the tornado warning has expired, no longer under a tornado warning. We just have this one severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for parts of Tattnall, Long, Liberty, and Bryan County. We will continue to update you right here on WSAV, continuing to watch the situation, the very latest. We will cut in if necessary. This line right here, just so that everybody is informed, because not all of us are under this warning. This is the line that's now moving in from the southwest and pushing off to the east-northeast. So it is possible that we could see more warnings issued throughout the rest of the afternoon, and we will update you, let you know what you could see, the threats that we face, and then we will let you know when we are in the clear. So keep it here to Storm Team 3. We'll head back now to regular programming.